Royalty so skin deep. Melanin carried through heaps. Papa was a soldier. Fit a whole life on his shoulder. Both were my pillars, yeah, I told ya.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready. Ready now is number 3. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to watch that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. Into the box, number 20. Now a ball hit high and fairly deep down the left field line. This ball has a chance and gone for a home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 5 on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
So now to the plate, number 5. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Called strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 1. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
That is big.
Next for the Mets, number 8. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. The 1-1 home. Pops this one up. Albies is under it. 2 gone. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. So next to bat will be number 7. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Still 2-2. Comes set. Now the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit high and deep to straightaway right field.
Going back is the right fielder to the track. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Mets have jumped out to a 4-0 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
At the plate, number 21. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
3-1 to the Mets left fielder. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pache is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big fly. Matthew Allen will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at one of the game's top strikeout pitchers. He's averaging over 11 strikeouts per 9 innings so far on the season. We'll know if he's on early by seeing a lot of swings and misses.
A ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Ozzie Albies is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Acuna digs in now. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swanson at second with 2 down. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Number 20 has to retreat to the track, but he has it to. Now to bat, number 26. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. Oh, and he leaves another one over the plate, and this ball's driven to left. And for the 3rd time tonight, he has served up a home run. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
To the plate now, number 10. High in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, number 3.
Striding forward now is the DH, number 3. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. He Makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next up for New York, number 20. 2 RBIs already. Looking for more here. And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And that is off the wall.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded. And he'll barrel right through the stop sign, headed for the plate.
And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Number 5.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. In now, number 5. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Number 1 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs, as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as this lead swells to 7-0. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen. Hit down the line at first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Marcell Ozuna. Hit down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
Batting 6.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Just gets a piece there at 98 on the gun. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit out towards second. And there's out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Riley. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 1-2 now. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to return. Digging in, the switch hitter, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
The batter.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find a knockout there.
Standing in now, number 7. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now, and gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
So now to the plate, number 21. A bouncer up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in once again is number 26. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
The 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Now batting. Number 10.
Now to the plate, number 10. 0 for 1 here in the early going. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line drive base hit.
Nice line drive to right field right there. Dan, does it concern you when you're missing middle hard at the plate early in the game?
It does, D-Roll, and this is the kind of guy that he can't get away with those kind of mistakes. He needs to work the corners up, down, in and out. And like that one right there, he has to stay out of the middle of the zone.
At the plate now, number 3. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Fouled off. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Swanson picks it up, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
So frustrating, D-Roll. You make a good pitch, you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the DH, Jason Kipnis. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. To short. Scooped up. And there's one away. So one gone for the Braves here in the third. And up next will be Christian Pache. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Again, he sends it out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the base hit here nets him a base runner with 2 away as we check out the league leaders in team batting average here in May. And you can see that these guys are, as we speak, 4th in the NL in that category. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The first baseman,
he
number 5.
obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head.
Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the... Striding in is number 5. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hard hit towards center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter. Number 1, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And that's low, ball 4. So now into the box is number 8. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the catch as the runner will tag from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem.
Now batting.
Next up, number 7. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far and looking to add to that here. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. Mets. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in for the Braves, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, B-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Full count, 3-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up
a diving effort here as he gets a glove on it, but they'll still manage to get the out on the force. And with that, Sean Newcomb gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping in now, number 26. Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. And now, number 10, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Popped him up. Freeman is there, and the side is retired. So now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The next 1-2 pitch. And it's fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back. Off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He can pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. The batter will be Christian Pache. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Christian Pache becomes out number 2 this inning. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will... Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in number 3. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's given.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. 2-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick. But how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
At the plate, number 5. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 1. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Curveball misses here, so a good hitter's count now to 3-1.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
And this one bounds around against the wall. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
And he's one rookie that's not afraid of the moment. That's his 2nd knock of the game. This one a double, and he looks like the type of player that knows he belongs.
Into the box now, number 7. Swing and a miss. That one tied him up. 3 runs already home here. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Up next, number 21. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Matzik comes set. Here's the 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. Popped up. Freeman is there. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And stepping up as the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next to hit is Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Hot shot down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump.
The center fielder, number 13, Acuna Jr.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Grounded back up the middle, reined in. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play. So now to the plate, Marcell Ozuna. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they could get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Travis d'Arnaud waits on deck. He loses him on ball 4. At the plate now is Travis d'Arnaud. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 2-1 to count. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
Got him to go down swinging there. Travis d'Arnaud becomes out number 2 this inning. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
Now batting.
To the plate now, Christian Pache, and he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. So up steps Ozzie Albies. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw in time for the third out, but it certainly took a while as the inning is finally over. But the damage was done. And now in the box, number 26. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And he misses 2-1. Two and 2 to the Mets catcher.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. So next to hit is number 10. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit on the ground out to short. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Next would be the designated hitter, number 3. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
Number 20 steps in with his eyes on history. Take a look at his work at the plate in this one as he'll shoot for his 4th homer to put himself in rare company. Hit on the ground out to short. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. Liner in there for a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they just continue to pour it on here. Almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys. How about this offensive performance?
Is this a live baseball game, or are they taking batting
Your
practice
attention,
right now?
please.
Somebody help me out.
This is one of those D-roll where they say, hey, it's a good weather for a
62.
snowman, right? That 8 spot looks like it's snowman in the scorebook. 8 bombs so far in this game alone. Crazy.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it
Now
right
batting.
there. Hammer job.
Number 7.
In now, number 7. This one's down to 3rd. On to first, and it's in time as they're finally. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. But that finds the first baseman's
baseman,
glove, and
number
that's
5.
a tough first out.
Ready. 3
Hit
men.
the target, but this is low, 2-1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 2 errors thus far for the Braves in the ballgame. This is on the ground over to first. And that's the second out.
The center
And now the
fielder,
Atlanta number
13.
4 hitter, Ronald Acuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Full count now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Number 20 gets there for the catch. Now at the plate, here is number 21. He'll start us off in the 8th. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Next to dig
26.
in, number 26. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the 2nd. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Sometimes you get lucky in this game. I don't think pitch recognition-wise he would choose to swing
batter,
at that exact
number
pitch.
10.
But you know what? Sometimes result is the only thing that matters.
At the plate now, number 10. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveball.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder Marcell Ozuna, and the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting. Catcher.
Next up is Travis d'Arnaud. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. On to first, and there are 2 down. And now here is Austin Riley. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. So stepping in is number 20, and he's shooting for history here as he's homered 3 times in this one. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
You don't really expect a leadoff hitter,
Now
especially a rookie,
number
to hit for power, but he blasts this thing. And when he rounds first, he's thinking triple all the way. And those young legs helped him get there, too.
Into the box, number 5. Hit on the ground out to short. And this will be an RBI as the run comes in to score from third.
Now batting. Number 1.
Stepping in now. number 1. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this deflects right off him. Ender Inciarte is going to come in now and take over following the injury. At the plate, number 8.
Number 11.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Hit out towards second. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
So now here is number 7. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Ozuna looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues. Luke Jackson comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping in now, number 21. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding. And stepping in, Jason Kipnis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his own, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So now to the plate, Ender Inciarte. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one down now. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He bounced out last time up. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
On to first, and that means the Braves are now down to their final out.
The first baseman,
stepping up is Freddie Freeman. He grounded out last time up. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 19-5 the final in this one tonight. The Metropolitans scored 19 times in this one. Matthew Allen earns win number 7 on the season. Max Fried struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Number 50 takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
I ain't never frontin' for no pump fake, yeah. Everybody know y'all like the funk fake, yeah. They want sticking with me like some duct tape. Coming easy to me, do that in one take, yeah.
time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.